everybody, it is Cassie here at Cassie's Bookish Corner, and today I'm going to do a flip through, fill in reading journal thing. I have kind of filled in for March. I did not do a March video. I kind of filled in for April too. More talk than less writing this time. Hopefully it's gonna be a decent time length and you won't have to sit here forever and watch this. or if you do, I don't mind. I hope you do enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy making these, and I hope to not miss a month ever again. First off, I thought I would show you what I read in March and in April. So this is also going to kind of be a little wrap up, kind of not. I'll just let you know my ratings. Okay. The first book here is The Witch of Blackbird Pond, and I ended up giving this 4 stars. I ended up listening to this on audiobook also reading along with it, and I really did enjoy it. Loved this. Do recommend. It was also chosen for me for my 20 and 2020, but we'll get to that when I go through my journal. The next one was The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. My boys and I are listening to these on audiobook. I am trying to collect all of Rick Riordan's books. That way they have them for when they get into the age of being able to read these. The next book I have here is Murder on the Orient Express. Let me get to the cover page. There we go. And this is the edition, 1960 edition. It did not have a cover when I got it. Loved this book. And I was going to watch the TV show, but I never got to it. I also read The Hand on the Wall by Maureen Johnson, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I really, really, really enjoyed that series. And I'm so glad I finished it. Well, kind of sad that I finished it, but happy at the same time. The next book I have here is Dead Until Dark by Charlaine Harris, and I gave this 4 stars. I think this series is going to be a 4-star series for me. Really enjoying it. The next one I listened to actually. Well, I don't know, I did both because the audiobook and this book did not go along at all. And the audiobook was unabridged. So I don't know what happened between this edition and the audiobook edition. It does say Special Earthsinger edition, expanded with all new scenes. So that is probably why. I did get this through a Goodreads giveaway, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. The next book I have is Living Dead in Dallas by Charlaine Harris, and I gave this 4 stars. The next one is The Sea of Monsters, and I gave that 4 stars. Sorry, I lost track on my page. I missed a book, and that book is With Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I gave that 4 stars. Fantastic audiobook. The author narrates the audiobook, and I could listen to her narrate everything. She is fantastic. The next book I have here is Club Dead, and I gave it 4 stars. And then the last book that I read was Of Curses and Kisses, and I gave it 3 stars. Beauty and the Beast retelling, fun, just not what I was hoping. I think I gave it too high of an expectation. Now on to April. I have 5 books to show you. Trying to turn my page in my journal so I can talk about these. Be Not Far From Me by Mindy McGinnis. This is an ARC I got from work, and I ended up giving this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I was mainly more interested in her experience getting lost in the woods than her flashbacks. The next one is Dead to the World by Charlaine Harris, and I also gave this one 4 stars. Like I said, I think all these books are going to be 4 stars. The next one is The Bone Bed by Patricia Cornwell, and I only gave this 2 stars. It was okay. Not what I normally read, but I do read, but not, I don't know, 2 stars. Then The Titan's Curse which we gave 4 stars. Again, we listened to these on audiobook. We're almost done. And then the 13th Tale is the last book that I read in April, and I gave it 3.5 stars. I was gonna get 4 stars, but as I wrote down it in my journal, I knocked it down a half a point. I really did enjoy it. I did listen to it on audiobook. Really, really good. Very lyrical writing. A lot went into this book, and I really enjoyed it, and I do recommend it. Now it's time to get into the reading journal. Excited to flip through this to see what I need to fill out that I forgot to fill out earlier. Calendar, stats tracker. I did not fill anything out for March. That's why there was no video at all. I was lucky I did fill out this. That's the furthest I got with anything writing down anything to do with books. So I'm gonna keep that right there. All right, I did fill out April, so thank you all so much. I'd love to see the jump, and thank you for getting me over 300. That was one of my goals for the year, and you guys did it. Thank you so much. My 2020 reading challenges. I did fill this out too. A young adult novel, Be Not Far From Me. A book starting with W, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. Mystery thriller, The Bone Bed. Book published in 2019, Song of Blood and Stone. Book by a male author, The Sea of Monsters. Audiobook, The Lightning Thief. Book with the number in the title, The 13th Tale. Borrowed title, The Hand on the Wall. Second book in a series, Living Dead in Dallas. Book read in a day of Curses and Kisses. I'm kind of cheating on that one because I actually started it several weeks earlier and I only got like maybe a chapter in, but I did finish it, read it, like basically start it all over and read it all in a day. So I was very proud of that. I was sucked in. I was determined to read and finish that book. Even though I still gave it 3.5 stars. And then Contemporary with the Fire on High. I really recommend that book. It was good. I did not fill this in. All right, so I have quite a few books that I need to get writing down. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this. So cue the music. There we go. All 29 books have been written down now. Very happy to see that, and I am flying through my goal for the year. It is, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless of myself for doing this. Not usually this far or this ahead in my goal, which is fantastic. Okay. 2020 books read. We'll just do yellow for March. And how many books? I think it was 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh. I like seeing that. All right, now I need to write 11 down, and then I need to get a color for April. I have green, and I read 5 books. I think, yes, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, awesome. I love seeing it. I like seeing those colors together. Oh, 5. There we go. Okay, next we have 5-star predictions. I already wrote that out. Of Curses and Kisses, 3 stars. This was a March release. This was an April release. I have yet to get those. I usually order them when I go into work, but I have not been to work. I only work on Saturdays, and I have not been needed because of all that has been going on. So I'm sad about that. I miss work a lot. But I hope to get these soon and read these before the year is over. Okay, TBR shelf, I did fill these in. I do need to go through and see if there are any that I did get rid of, but I will go ahead and show you. I got a lot of these books done. Yes, a lot has been highlighted. All of these, both of these, those, and that. I did awesome on my physical TBR shelf this year. That, and that. So that's great to see. I am very happy to see all of those books highlighted, and I hope to see more as the year goes on. I did not read any ebooks, which I really need to because it goes towards one of my challenges. I did fill this in for all of the books. I actually had a book that was over 500 pages, and that was Song of Blood and Stone. I will get that book so you can see the cover. This, really enjoyed it. And as you can see here, I only read one book that was a physical copy and one book here. So 2 there, and then all of these were audiobooks for March and April. 3,679 pages total for March and only 1,721 pages. A lot shorter books and a lot less books than normal. That I'm curious to see if that's going to be my best reading this year. I hope not, because in May I plan on reading a lot. I have not updated this. I have updated this. I did both of those, and here are all the readathons I hope to participate in May. The one I signed up for to keep track of everything, and hopefully I remember to insert all my stuff, is Bookymon. Bookymon, Fantasy Journey-a-thon, Read-a-Thin, and Medieval-a-thon, and Minecraft Readathon all last all throughout May. Tome Topple is 9 through 22, and Shrek is 15th through the 30th. So we'll see. I did sort my books out to show what I needed to read when. So hopefully I can do that and not overwhelm myself, but it'll probably happen and I won't read what I really wanted to read. For April and March and all year so far, I have read 5 mystery books, 14 fantasy, 1 dystopian, 2 romance. I added historical fiction in, which was 1, and I added a contemporary, which was 1. So I'm glad to see more genres being added. The next I have here is my 20 books for 2020, and I love saying this page. These are my favorite. This is my favorite layout I think I've done in this journal. And I have Lacey, D. Bell Books, Call Me After Coffee, The Bookish Teacher, and Library Lane, who have all chosen me 5 books. So far, so good. I do need to focus more on these, which is coming in May, and I'm excited about. I have 3 filled in here, 1 here, 3 here, and 2 here. Very happy with how this is going. I am enjoying this so much, and I will most definitely be doing this again next year. Still have not figured anything out for this page. ABC Reading Challenge, I filled in Club Dead, Dead Until Dark, The Lightning Thief, Murder on the Orient Express, Of Curses and Kisses, Song of Blood and Stone, and that's it. And then over here is where I counted them. A1, B2, C1, D1, G2, H3, L2, M1, O1, P1, R2, S2, T1, V1, and W3. I need to get on to reading those other letters, but I was glad to see all of these books going in here and filling all this up. I already filled in color-coded, so you can see here, multicolored is moving along here, and so is blue. I was surprised with how many blue I read, and a lot of the purple books were the Sookie Stackhouse novels. I was glad to see more colors added on during these last 2 months. I think I also filled out publication year. Okay, there's only 24 here, so I did March, but I did not do April. So let me get April here and we will do that quick. Be Not Far From Me, 2020, Dead to the World, 2015. I'm thinking about going through all the books that I've read, continuing this all the way down until I can't anymore, and then just getting rid of that and putting them in the correct dates, because I do want to see this whole thing filled up. So that'll probably be a change in next month's video that you will hopefully see. The Bone Bed, 12. The Titan's Curse, 7. See, that's what I'm saying. I could have a 12 down here. And the 13th Tale, 06. So I can already tell like 06, 07, 05 will not be on here, but the other years will, and I want to see that. The next thing I have here is arcs, and it looks like that's my last page. The only one I read, ooh, you're going off screen here. The only one I have read is Be Not Far From Me by Mindy McGinnis. Like I said, I do recommend. Let's go here. Through the Beholder, recommend. The Girl the Sea Gave Back, it was an okay read. The Bone Houses, really do recommend. Red Hood, only recommend to certain people. Very hard-hitting stuff. All Your Twisted Secrets, recommend, and Be Not Far From Me, recommend. All fantastic books, and I look forward to reading more of these arcs, especially the ones coming out this year. So, I hope you enjoyed this very quick, not a lot of fill out, more kind of a flip through thing. Hopefully next month I actually do some fill-ins for you. I don't know if I will ever get this page figured out. It just may be a page that I just fill in with book covers or something. I don't know. Books that I've read, and then I need to update that too. Maybe I'll read more physical copies in May. I need to read more ebooks. These are just screaming at me every time I open this book. All right, and I really hope I can get those 2 books sometime in the near future. I really want to read them. All right, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know if you keep a reading journal, just a soul reading journal. And if you make videos, let me know. I want to see how you keep track of everything. Thank you all so much for watching. I will chat with you down in the comments and in the next video. Bye.